That's not too bad.
Is it working?
Yeah. Hold on.
Were you watching the cross on YouTube? I think you might.
Let's see. Ta-da.
We gotta figure out something about that.
What?
The player.
Let's see. Copy that link.
Is that what we're going live with them?
Yeah. There we go.
Thank you, Mike. Thinking about what's other skill. I got 25 points left. I'm trying to decide what I want to spend them on.
There we are. Screw it straight to me.
Hmm?
It's straight for me because you can see practically everything. Oh, there he is. Okay, there's that over there. What? I'm gonna sit in my chair. No Heil Hitler. I was doing that to show that area, but I guess whatever.
Okay. So we are putting the heist. What? Oh, you
You'll live.
What's wrong?
I gotta pick another pancake.
Okay, so since we do not have our Hofflin psychopath with us this week,
Our what?
Hofflin,
What'd you call him first before you said Hoffman?
Halfling.
shut up. Hofflin, psychopath this week. We're going to put the heist on the back burner so he can be involved in it next week. And we are going to carouse to space. So,
Yeah. Josh.
What?
I need to know extended reach.
why didn't you ask me to
Local
stop?
gadget wires.
No podcast, no live stream is ever perfect.
Not with this group.
That's the good part. Start from the bottom, work your way up. Otherwise, what's the fun?
Okay. Extended reach is for melee weapons. Okay. Plus 5 feet per rank to your reach with melee weapons. Basically, you move forward, attack, and then move back.
Okay.
So it's a fencing strike.
But you can only use a melee weapon. You can't use your heat thing.
I use melee most of the time.
I'm just saying, make sure you understand. Because if I don't tell you that now, you complain when you try to do it. Right?
Only because you changes the rules.
No, he'll close. He'll activate it. Close his fist. There. Boom.
And then
Melee.
roll his finger down.
Yeah.
No, I'd be more inclined to activate it, hit somebody that's 100 feet away, step back, and then blast the one right in front.
It's also fair.
Quit feeding the penis to the dog.
Oh my god, you're dropping food all over the place.
No,
I
we don't.
dropped one.
No, I just saw another one slide off your belly.
That was the one.
No, there was one before that because I heard it hit the floor.
I'm staring at it.
That's the only one I know about.
Well, then either stop staring or ask it on a date. Crying out loud.
I'll stare at you.
All right, any non-combat initiatives?
Oh yeah, I need dice.
Such a great group this week.
Hmm?
Such a great group this week.
You know what?
Theo.
11.
Stone.
17.
One die.
Yep.
Nope.
Did you roll?
Yeah.
And what'd you get?
You haven't asked me
I just did.
yet. 5.
Zed.
16.
Okay. Stone. What are you doing?
Sleeping.
Okay. Zed. What are you doing?
Piloting the ship.
Okay. And you're headed where?
I am heading to the Coronet to go to Gate.
Oh, that's right. Miners, isn't it?
Okay. We're going to pilot check to get to the gate. One to enter the gate. One to exit the gate. One to get to the coordinate. That's 4.
Better hope I don't get any ones, guys. If I get a 1, we're screwed.
Well, there's a 2.
14, 14, and 11.
So what's the total with the 2?
12.
12.
Bumpy ride.
Yeah. You sideswipe a garbage scow on the way out of that atmosphere.
This is a brand new ship, too.
So, I paid for it.
I know, but why get us brushed up?
You hear cursing in Chinese over the comm at you.
No hable.
So you are, well, once we get through everybody, you're at the coronet. But Theo, what you doing?
I'm just gonna relax, take a nap.
Hey, you're such an exciting group. Yugi.
I'm just gonna. I mean, there's not much to do while we're traveling. I mean, I'm just gonna work on.
Okay.
I'm manning the science medical station, waiting for a command from my commanding officer.
You're at the coronet now.
I bring up Tetris.
You are at now.
Load screensaver 2.
Okay. You have arrived at the coronet. Stone, what are you doing?
Get down dead.
That's your whole round. You're just getting out of bed. Okay. Zed, you're at the coronet. What you doing?
getting in line for the jump to Godhead.
Okay, roll me d20.
2.
Oh, you're in luck. There's only 2 ships ahead of you, so it'll be 2 rounds before you get to the gate.
I'm not rolling that green die anymore for space maneuver. Seems to be telling me things.
Predicting the future.
Theo. Still napping at your desk?
No, I'm crying. It's crying and sobbing to myself about why my dad doesn't love me.
Do you know who your dad is?
No.
What's the point?
Could be a knife point.
Yugi. Still just station?
Yeah, monitoring.
All right. Since nobody's actually going, we'll just fast forward. You get to the gate to Godhead.
What would you like us to do?
I don't know, fucking role play, maybe?
I'm.
Walk over to another character, talk to them in character, role play.
They're all in bed.
I got out of bed.
Well, yeah, you did, but I don't usually visit gentlemen in their bedrooms alone.
Stone, give me not Stone. Zed, give me a power check to exit the gate, Godhead, and then one to get to Godhead.
Because I'm pretty sure nobody would respond to
19, 13, and 17.
Is that to land on the planet?
What's that?
The last one. I only need 2.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you been gone from Godhead?
How long did it take to do the hunt?
Maybe a couple months.
Okay, how long?
No, it's been longer than that because we went from Godhead. We went out and realized we couldn't do anything. We had to come back.
Okay. Well, they've got your landing pad done, so you were able to land. Or was it landing pad or a?
Yeah, we were putting in landing pad.
So that's done. The base is about 75% done. So also look, you're in another location, so I need those with arch nemesis to roll.
I don't have one.
Do you have arch nemesis? I think you have arch nemesis.
Yeah, we do. The whole group's got
I
one.
don't.
The whole group's got an arch nemesis.
They weren't part of the initial group.
James had the Star Brothers or whatever, but just him. I don't have
You
nobody.
mean the Block Brothers?
The racist ones.
I thought they were after all of us.
No.
Okay, so no robots show up to kill you. All right, so you're landed and disembarked. There's a foreman screaming over a comm and a couple of mecha carrying a large plate of ditritanium ceramite towards where the base is being built.
Awesome.
No, you dumbasses! I told you! 2 meters to the left and 16 meters to the right. Get it correct. And he starts screaming at somebody else.
Okay. Get your ship refuel while we're here. Hopefully that part's set up too.
Yes, I just told you. That's all set up. Wow, just an exciting group today.
Oh.
Did not everybody get sleep last night?
I got a decent amount of sleep.
My brain's just fried.
Did you get any sleep last night?
Some.
So you really need to start sleeping.
Yeah, I know. I need my CPAP machine, which the damn hospital won't replace.
Why won't they replace it?
I had it reported, and the insurance company hadn't followed through yet. So until the insurance company follows through,
Then I would be calling them every day.
Why don't you get that new age thing that they have? Instead of the whole mash, you put something right there on your chest area. It might work better.
I don't know about it. I just know the mask. I feel like a young kid again after I wear it for a night.
Mine don't do that for me, but I wear it all night long, every night.
When was the last time you cleaned it?
All right,
Apparently never. Okay.
I'm getting off the ship.
Okay, you get off the ship.
Get out of here. So exactly how? I know you said like what 75% of it's done.
Mhm.
What exact areas have been completed?
Well, your big vault doors installed. And then your quarters and all that's mostly done. They're just doing the electronics and the wiring and all that, and they're finishing up the exterior shell.
So no like mining equipment or anything.
I didn't know you were bringing in mining equipment.
Were we? Oh,
No, we were basically building this to keep it from getting in there.
I thought we were supposed to be going to the mine before we went here.
The mine is here.
Oh,
this is the mine. Well, never
Okay,
mind.
so stone, you landed. What are you doing?
I'm going to follow Theo, just to, not
Theo.
Theo, but
You can tell me whatever you like. So I don't mind.
I'm just.
He
We'll
just
see
wants
what kind
to
of trouble he's going to
Just
get
don't
into.
stop fast.
I'm not going to be that close.
Zed, what are you doing?
I'm going to pray to myself to create a new god.
You kind of need more than one person.
You can say it before. No,
Yeah, he said that before.
Anyways, I'm going to go through and see what's completed on the base and stuff like that.
Like I said, the basic structure is pretty much finished. They're finishing up the exterior walls, working on the electronics and wiring, and all that happy crap.
Oh, I'm going to start sketching down some plans for a sword I'm going to make myself,
That reminds me that I
for a
remember.
really big sword I'm going to make myself,
Weren't
and
you-
a really big halberd I'm going to make myself. And by really big, I mean bipedal melee big.
For hard suit, power armor, mecha.
We have that one.
2 of the 3.
Weren't you working on some electrified gauntlets for me?
Oh, I forgot my reasons.
I haven't done any
Damn it.
rolls or anything yet. Been too busy doing other stuff.
Do you have notes down about what you want to do?
Not the stuff I just mentioned to you. I was just thinking about that.
All right. Yugi, what are you doing?
How close are we to the temple of my god?
Nowhere near it.
You're gonna take a shuttle.
We're out in the middle of the freaking desert right now. Why did you take me?
You said you were going to go inspect the base.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'm going to follow everybody else for now.
I got it.
Peter. Do you want to go visit your god's temple? You don't have to follow.
Mike, did we
everybody
agree
around.
on an armory area or?
We can draw the base up whenever we want to. However we want to.
Okay.
How would I do that?
We've paid to have it constructed.
Really, how would you do that?
You would.
What would be, what would be the most productive way of getting there?
Say you want to borrow a shuttle, or you need a shuttle flight back to Godhead, the main port.
Let me double check and see if I have what I have for vehicle operation.
I mean, if you guys want to spend a Saturday and trash your base, that's fine with me. But there's no furniture, there's no food, there's no weapons, there's no nothing.
Who needs food?
All your other party members?
And the
Sucks
slaves
to be
don't need
them.
it, do they?
Hmm?
Slaves don't need it, do they?
What's slaves?
The
The-
clones.
The clones, gen slacks, whatever.
You need food.
They need food. They're human. Yeah.
Do they look like one particular certain Mandalorian.
What?
Jango Fett.
All right. So everybody's wandering around the base. Peter's trying to decide if he's going to take a shuttle to get to Scott's Temple. Are you taking a shuttle or not?
I mean, I'll take something, but I don't remember what kind of vehicle operation I have.
Well, you need to look.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm waiting for Excel to load. I forgot to load it before
I take an hour or whatever after I walk the base. I got a 29 to design his gloves, his gauntlets, and then I got a 25 and a 27. 25 for the basic glove itself, 27 for the electronics in it, and then I got a 14 and a 17 for manufacturing.
They're made then. You have me all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. My sinus is bugging me a little bit.
Yes, I do have operate vehicle, motor vehicle. What does that cover?
I'm gonna hold.
Cars.
Okay, do we have any ground vehicle cars?
It will take you days to get to God's Temple.
So maybe it would be, rather than taking it, are there shuttles that are just like taxis that you can?
Yes. You
Oh,
used
okay.
one when you were here last time.
I forgot.
So are you going to call
Yeah,
a taxi?
Yeah, I'll just call, for a shuttle.
I will contact you and tell her that the gauntlets that she requested are ready. I don't know. We never discussed the damage code, so you'll have to decide what if they do long term or short term, whether it's long,
I'm thinking about the level of the SUX 3000 when we'll come to. But no, they'll do 10d10 temporary damage. I'll have to do a physical exertion to see them knock around. Okay, so he's going to God's Temple. They'll be here in a half hour to pick you up.
Okay.
It'll take an hour to get you to the temple.
Okay.
So, in the meantime, is there anything you want to do? Like, go get your gauntlets from Zed.
Yeah, I'll go get my gauntlets from Zed.
He hasn't made them yet. He said so.
He made them, but he hasn't
just
drawn
did
up a
it.
sheet for it. So what was the weapon you mentioned from which RoboCop?
It's not a weapon, it's a car
It's a
security
car.
system.
It's been a long time since I've seen any RoboCop movies.
He was on TV quite a bit lately.
Oh, really?
Okay, so
I don't have any broadcast TV.
Stone.
I'm gonna go find something to eat.
So
Back
you're going
on
back
the
to the
ship.
ship?
No, I'm gonna go look for a hot dog stand.
You're at our base.
Oh,
Not gonna stop. It's not. You can't stop him. Go ahead. This is gonna be funny.
He's going to spend the next week looking for a hot dog stand.
Okay, so you start across the desert. It'll take you about 15 days to get to the nearest town that might have hot dogs.
You might need to carry some water with you.
I'll take my AP Armored Personnel Carrier, APC.
The apple cart.
Did it get destroyed in the heist?
No, we didn't do the heist yet.
Yeah, we did. So he could.
No, it's Peter.
You know what?
It might.
This is sidetracked information, but you know what the Mandalorian ship looks like? The one he's got. It looks like a small cargo ship. And he lands in this one episode. He lands in the desert, and he's watching over this young. I don't even know what the race is that Yoda was, but
They never revealed that.
and there's this big fight. Stormtroopers show up, and he's protecting the kid from these stormtroopers, and then the stormtroopers run away, and he and the people that he was working with to protect the kid, they're all happy and all. And then you see this one red beam come out of the sky, hits his ship, and his ship just vanishes. And you can, even though he's got this big heavy mask on, you can see him go. It's like,
I remember that.
like somebody letting the air out of a balloon.
That was the one near the end of the first season, wasn't it? Or the second?
No, it's partway through the second season.
Yeah.
So, all right, it's going to take you 3 days to get to the nearest town that might have light.
Well, under the circumstances, I changed my mind.
No.
Okay.
No, you
Okay.
said you were going to go
He
look
can
for a
turn around
hideout.
and go back.
Okay, after a day and a half, you turn around and go back.
Alright.
You're gone for a day and a half. Roll me 3 encounter checks, actually, while you're gone.
If he was gone for a day and a half, wouldn't it take another day and a half to get
12
back?
sided.
So he's been gone for 3 days.
12 sided or 20?
He will have been gone.
20 sided. Or you want 20 or 12?
20.
20, yeah. He's
Yeah,
still
3
silver.
encounters.
15.
That's an encounter for him.
Yeah?
15. And then 11.
Okay, so that's 2 encounters. Okay, so
Well, if he just keeps driving, there's probably not going to be much to the encounter.
I'm thinking ice pirates.
Ice
But he
in the
doesn't
middle
have
of the
any
desert.
ice.
In the middle of the desert?
No, you know where they're at that camp?
I mean, it's not possible.
You got any water?
Okay, so there's you and your APC, and all of a sudden, out from some large sand dunes, a couple heavily armored vehicles come bouncing out and start racing towards you. So I need combat initiative.
You gonna call for backup?
26.
Well, look at it this way, Ernie. At least you know you can't die tonight.
Well, you're definitely going before they are.
Why not?
But he's got to be there for the heist, which hasn't happened yet.
But the heist happened in the past, so we're in the future of that heist. So he
Yes,
could
but
die.
he's got to be there.
Yeah, but
Okay, so what are you doing?
He can't die today if he's going to be at the heist.
if the heist happened yesterday, and he's here in today, then he could be dead
I'm gonna
tomorrow and
keep
still
on
do the
going
heist
and see what
yesterday.
happens.
Okay,
But he's got to be there for the heist.
you're going to be my
He
pirate.
was
mover.
there.
No, he hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, but it happened yesterday, so he was there.
No,
So
he hasn't
and
happened yet.
Peter, I'm going to stab you.
you guys aren't thinking fourth dimensionally.
Yes, I am. I'm just not agreeing with you.
With all the weapons around, maybe I should start taking you guys seriously.
What weapons?
Knives and guns and everything in the back.
I'm the only person that has a weapon that's.
He has a lethal weapon. I have a painful weapon.
Actually, Josh has a lethal weapon too. He's got a knife on him. Ernie probably has a knife in his pocket.
No, actually, I don't.
How dare you leave the house without a pocket knife?
Okay, so what are you doing? They're chasing after you.
I just keep on going.
Drive faster.
Okay. So,
Yeah, does your vehicle look like you can outrun their vehicle? You gonna call
It's
ahead and
heavily
warn
armored.
Zed and them?
It's heavily armored.
So you got the sheet for your vehicle, Ernie.
You better keep rolling high on your rolls. I'm assuming. Oh,
Okay.
don't be evil.
what? Hey, I can't help it if you pick the slow vehicle. Okay, so they come over the comm. Pull the vehicle over, throw your weapons out, and we'll let you walk away alive.
Pull it over.
Screw it. Say, all right, throw out a one grenade, keep driving.
It's not going to do anything.
Damn it.
Ha!
you doing?
I'm checking my specs, okay? My specs could make. How fast can their vehicle go?
You don't know.
Ernie, do you have any weapons on board?
That's why I'm trying to remember. It seems to me that there's a big, heavy weapon on that thing.
You have the sheet. It should say.
I'm
looking at
looking
it.
at the sheet.
Okay.
Weapons are at the bottom. I think you went with the Gatling gun. If I remember correctly.
No, I don't think so. I think I went with the rocket launcher.
There's no rocket launcher. There's either a Gatling gun or a grenade launcher.
That's why he says Gatling gun.
It's more fun.
Fine, you got the grenade launcher. I'll even let you have high explosive rounds for it.
I'd rather have depleted uranium rounds for the Gatling gun.
He said he had the grenade launcher, so
Well,
Depleted uranium round for grenade launcher?
here.
If the uranium is
Weapons, there it
depleted,
is. There's a
Would it
turret
still
that
be
can mount
radioactive?
a number of
and if it's
different
depleted,
weapon systems, including
Extremely
the
dense.
following examples.
well, true. Wouldn't uranium decay into lead?
What are these weapons?
they're listed right there in front of your face.
I know, but it don't tell me what they are.
Ernie,
It's General Dynamics
let me check.
M327. I don't know what an M327 is.
Okay. $14d10 plus 8 is the damage.
If it's high explosive, it's double that.
Okay. Range is 115 meters. Piercing, got 250 rounds. Yeah. Do you have heavy weapons as a skill?
This would be mounted weapon.
Mounted weapon.
What's the other one? A GG M12-6.
Gatling.
That would be the Gatling gun.
Well, that's the one he says I've got.
Okay, now you got the Gatling gun. Make up your mind. I just said you could have the grenade launcher with the high explosive shells.
Well, you said I had the Gatling gun. But I
There is no-
thought I
there is
had
no
the-
skill called
the-
mounted
the
weapon.
rocket launcher.
There's no
It's
rocket
heavy
launcher.
weapon.
It's a grenade launcher or a Gatling gun.
Flip a coin. Roll a two-sided die.
Which do you want, the grenade launcher or the Gatling
I'll
gun?
go with the Gatling gun.
Okay, you have high explosive rounds for it.
Yes.
That
You don't have
wasn't
There goes my
that wasn't
good
a question. That
low
wasn't even
roll.
phrased as a question. That's phrased as a statement.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Now,
I got salty fingers.
the gun is operated by the driver, right?
It can be operated by the driver, yes. But you
Okay.
get bonuses to hit and to drive while you're doing it.
Do you have a offensive vehicle operation? And or defensive vehicle operation?
Well, I'm saving that.
Okay, let's see. They're there.
Give a die roll.
I already knew what I was going to use it on anyway.
I'm gonna go through the center,
Oh.
They're chasing you, Ernie.
not the way it's pictured there.
Yeah, you're going that way.
I'm going that way.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going with you.
The map doesn't
And
apply
it's,
right now.
it's sandy.
He could do one of those, get behind him, really step on the brakes really quick, and
Yeah.
whatever that kind of maneuver would be called.
Actually, what you could always ask the question, roll a notice and see what kind of vehicles you're being chased by.
If you recognize them.
Hmm?
Just roll.
19.
See what are you trying to do?
See what they got.
They appear to be in a couple of armored personnel carriers that are armed with some sort of single barrel autocannon.
How far behind me are they?
They're how many squares is that, Jeremy? I can't tell from here.
4?
Roughly 4 to 5.
They are 20 to 25 feet behind you.
They're close. They're close.
I'm going to brake and reverse.
Oh, they had something pretty cool. The realm, the little 3D tile stuff that you can build. That's pretty cool.
All right. Well, that's your second action. Roll a operate vehicle check for motor vehicle.
26.
26. Okay. You brake. I need a croupier.
What's the high altitude of this thing, Josh?
Ground level.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Just that why?
Because that's how it operates. It's ground level.
They made a counter-grav vehicle that can't get off the ground.
It's off the ground, but it's only a couple feet off the ground.
Well, it provides lift and motivate and are mounted on a port.
It's
and
Luke
starboard
Skywalker's hover vehicle.
on the forward and aft of the hull can be retracted and folded under the vehicle. Okay.
That's some pretty
Beam and
big dude.
secondary thrusters are mounted across the vehicle.
You cold?
No,
Jacket.
it's comfy.
Okay, you have one action left. What are you doing?
Open up the Gatling gun on that one over there.
Okay. How fast were you going?
Well, I wasn't going very fast, so I stopped. I couldn't pick up much speed in that distance.
How fast were you going?
30 mile an hour.
Okay. Simple question. Simple question. One
You're-
second.
So you know where any top speed is
75.
75. Well, this thing's got a shield, Josh.
Yeah, all vehicles have shields. Okay. So minus 2 to hit. Okay, do you have the catenary recovery skill?
What is that?
Catenary recovery skill. CAT
What are they using, Josh?
on what?
No.
firing him.
They haven't fired anything at it yet.
I'm trying to help you out. I'm asking what they're going to be firing.
They've got autocannons.
No.
Okay, hold on a second. Do a special maneuver, so that's another -1. So it's still gonna hit. Which one are you shooting at?
The white one.
The white one. Okay, so roll to hit.
22.
That's going to hit. And you're using, which one do you have? The Gatling gun? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the Gatling gun.
Okay, roll me 19d10 plus 2.
Just considered one weapons pod, Josh.
What?
What that vehicle has.
It's got a mount for a weapon.
Okay. The reason I was asking says GPS weapons guidance pod. +2 attack with GPS guided weapons.
No, the weapons aren't GPS guided on the vehicle. That's if it's working with other vehicles that have GPS guided weapons.
Multi-frequency laser range and target designator +2 laser guided munitions gives range target. Spotlight.
Have those D&D players showed up any at all?
Mhm.
God damn. That's 7.
39, 7, 46, 57, 64, 68 plus 9 more. 68 and 7, 10, that's 70. 80. 2, 102, 110. What was the damage?
19d10 plus 2 times 2. So what's your total?
110 plus 4, 112.
Plus 4. Where are you getting plus 4?
2 times that.
No, you give me the total and then it's multiplied
I'm
by
trying
2.
to figure out the total.
So it's going to be 112 times 2. It's going to be 124.
224.
224.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, roll me a percentage.
Oh. 85.
Said I'm going to be headed out to the temple of money.
Let me know the percentage.
Do you need anything? Oh, in that general vicinity.
How about a hot dog?
No.
Okay, so you said 224.
case of oil.
Yes.
Okay. You land several solid hits as you fire
You
the
can give
gun.
me something to do.
I don't need anything.
Well, yeah. But
Okay,
Find
their
something to
turn.
do.
for the ship or something.
So let's see what they.
We're waiting on the
Is that enough to intimidation?
fully.
You didn't tell me you were rolling an intimidate roll.
Well, I hadn't rolled it yet.
Maybe something frivolous.
No.
Like, I don't know.
You have to tell me you're doing an intimidate with the weapon system before you fire it.
Okay.
I roll to assist. 20. Fight me.
How do you assist? You're not even there.
You're doofus. Okay.
Which group are you assisting? Him or the bandits?
So this one comes to rocking to a halt, kind of sliding sideways. And this one comes out and around and comes back around to face you. So, see, they're not going to take. Let's see. The other hits. What's your. Never mind. They let off with their mounted autocannon and miss. So, Zed, what are you doing while he's in combat that you don't know about?
We're gonna take just a minute. We're gonna take just a minute to.
I would work on. I'll start working on the designs for the weapon for my systems.
Is my
you gonna
comm in range
Write
of
up
the
the
base?
character or the weapon sheet for that.
You're day and a half away.
I have to get it from the-
Probably not. Theo.
Because that's what you've been doing.
Well, since I can't use it,
That's what
That
you've
would
been
be called
doing.
cheating if I let you use it.
uh, oh no, because me and Zed are gonna work together to figure out how the design's supposed to go. I guess I'm just going to see or check the
Theo.
internet if there's any body looking to buy the ingots. Since this is the planet of origin.
Are you going into town?
No, I'm gonna check through the Ethernet.
You mean the Tangle?
Yeah.
Okay. Your research check.
Okay.
Hey Theo.
1 second. 22.
Okay. There is a jeweler.
Mhm.
I assume you mean the black ingots.
Yeah.
There's a jeweler in the town of Byzantium, about 15 kilometers on the other side of the spaceport city, that is interested in those.
All right, I guess we're going that way.
How are you getting there?
Call for a shuttle and.
Be there in half an hour.
All right.
Which technically you've been and gone and back and shit since it's been a day and a half since you left. But all right, Yugi.
All right. I'll just
Theo, I'm
add
gonna
the-
head in over towards the temple of my god. Do you need anything while I'm out that way? Do you want to come along? Maybe try and find a jeweler.
No, I already found one.
Okay. Do you want to? Where is it at? Do you want to share a ride?
Nope. I got my own.
Okay.
All right, so Yugi, the shuttle comes and picks you up, and you're on your way to your temples, to your god's temple.
Okay.
All right,
My mouse.
back to you, Chuckles. What are you doing?
I'm going to try to intimidate
By doing what?
with the weapon.
In what way?
How would you intimidate with a gun? You would holler at them and be like, "You see that what that did to the other one?"
Did I put that one out of commission?
No, it's still running.
I'll grab me a pencil.
Oh, jeez. Now, how am I going to intimidate?
Back off or leave me alone or
Leave me alone or I'll wipe you dudes out.
Well, you're intimidating.
26.
They leave. Fucking pussies. That just means you don't get any points for killing them.
oh, they both leave. That was easy, or not easy, not that
What?
easy.
I know, I was over there just kill points.
I knew I should have loaded up that 4-gauge cannon.
There's no 4-gauge cannon.
I got one.
That's a shotgun, not a cannon.
Well, it's big enough to be a cannon.
Kind of like they call it a hand cannon when they like whatever that gun that Clint Eastwood has in that one movie.
I carried it all around that one game, never got to shoot it.
Okay, so we're back to square one. Yes. Another day and a half and you'll be back. So you don't get to do anything for a while. Zed.
Yeah.
What you doing? Now that you're not getting any kill points because somebody just intimidated him instead of killing him.
Yay!
Well, see, I thought you'd be proud of me. You say I kill everything.
I never complained about that. Take your vehicle sheet off the map. The sheet.
Piece of paper.
Make sure that anything that has art on it that's not actually made by me does not show up on the camera.
Okay. I got a 17 for the construction of a bipedal halberd
Okay.
and a 17 for the the design and construction of the bipedal sword.
Where are you going?
So you can tell me how long it's going to take me to get those two things manufactured.
Roll a d20. Roll a d20.
I'm sorry, I should have said that's actually a 27 and a 27. 13.
13 days.
Okay.
I'll get you both of them made. All right, so you're going to start on that? Okay. Theo, you head into town to Byzantium. You get there in about 2 hours.
Cool. I think that since I'm there in the town,
There's a huge Gothic temple in the town with the rest of the city spread out around it.
there's like just people talking just regularly.
Yeah.
I am going to listen and use my notice and see if with anything that catches my eye or catches my ears. $24.
How about your nose?
So, people seem a tad bit on the fearful side at the moment. The way they're dressed is kind of not probably about 1500s Germany type of clothing.
Oppression type.
They seem slightly afraid, and they're talking about some sort of walk that's supposed to be happening in a couple hours.
All right, so I have so my trip was one action, I'm assuming.
Well, your listening in was one action.
Yeah, of course. I was just wondering if the getting there was counted as one as
No.
well. Okay. So I have 2. I'm gonna go up to a few of them, try and ask them, see what's up with this walk. I guess I have to use
Walk
news and gossip again.
Would you have interrogate?
I don't think I do. No, and interrogation specialist. No, I do not.
That's survival.
Well, anyway, it's a 23.
Okay. It has to do with the Temple of Gunnar. One of the high priestesses has done something to anger the god, and she must do the walk. The walk of shame.
Is it the temple that the town's surrounded by?
Do what?
Is it the
Is that the correct
the
time?
temple that surrounds or the town that
Yeah,
surrounds
right.
the temple?
It's daylight savings time.
All right, then I'm going to walk to the temple.
Okay. The closer you get to the temple, and this will be your last action.
Of course.
The more crowded the streets seem, and you see more and more people in robes and priestly garb, basically. Some people are like setting up picnic areas and sitting down and eating and drinking and things like that. There's guards all over the town as well. And more and more the closer you get to the temple.
I kind of want to roll my notice if there's anything specific with these guards.
Well, they look like they're.
Well, I got to roll notice.
Have you ever seen a Swiss guard?
No.
Okay, hold on a second.
I see a Swiss knife.
Images of Swiss guard.
Here are some pictures that match.
They're basically kind of dressed like that, except their armor's a little bit heavier and they're like dull, subdued colors.
Okay.
That is your actions. You get to your goddess's temple, which I don't remember what her name is. I hope you wrote it down.
Remember about the last time that we were there?
Carry lipple nipple.
No, it's before that, because that's when you were in the mine.
I got a necklace from her. So.
It's probably on the paper for this one. Whatever her name is. What are you doing once you get to the temple?
Well, I'm just going to start by looking around and seeing what's going on.
Nothing much, really. There's people wandering around, worshiping, tending flowers, yada yada. Same stuff that was going on last time.
Okay. I'm going to approach somebody around and offer to help.
Certainly, sister. Here, make sure you change clothes so you do not get your clothing dirty. They hand you a robe to change into.
Okay. Where can I go get changed?
there's a small outbuilding.
Okay.
And when you change and come back, she hands you some tools and directs you to weed and tend to some flowers,
Okay.
fertilize them, and happy stuff like that.
Okay. I just realized I could reconnect with the medical people that I met and try and get another job. I'll work on this for now, but
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, you can check next. Well, how many actions you keep while you're doing it? Never mind. Okay. We'll just say 3 days have passed. You're back at the ship,
All right.
but you still can't do anything yet because I got to take care of them for 3 days. Said.
Yeah.
Spending the next 3 days working on things.
Yes.
No, okay, not doing anything else. Okay. Theo, what are you doing? You are getting fairly close to the temple.
Do I notice the guards noticing me in a hostile manner?
Well, how are you dressed?
Still as I was from the Neo-Prussian Empire, so armor underneath, the suit over it, trying to look somewhat professional.
So you look like an aristocrat.
Oh, yeah, yes.
They are completely ignoring you because of the way you are dressed.
That works for me. I'm trying to find my Zen garden.
Hope it's better than Soundgarden.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold off. I'm still trying to think it through.
Give him a rake that wide with a handle that long and tell him go outside and have a blast.
All right, what'd you say?
I'm just gonna hold off. I haven't used any actions yet, and because I kind of gotta think about it.
Okay. Yugi, still tending flowers this round, or are you gonna do something else?
Yeah, one more round.
Okay.
Okay, so we have.
All right. So I'm gonna go up to the table with all the food.
There's no tables with food. There's people setting up picnics.
Oh, people
Bring
setting them, setting them
yeah.
up. Gonna talk with them, get some more information. News and gossip. Before I tell you, just be like, some people are acting as it's bad. Y'all are acting like it's good. So what's the whole thing? That is going to be a 22.
Well, according to our God's bylaws, when a priest or priestess transgresses against them, they must be punished with the walk. And this is the tenets of our God, so it is a godly thing. So we are celebrating a godly thing. You should report those who think it's a bad thing to the temple.
So
Your lordship.
I want to delve deeper into what the walk fully is, since these people, I assume, know more about it than the townspeople. They have more knowledge.
Okay.
I'm probably going to need to roll high on that. $25.
Give me 1 second here.
Yep.
Okay, stop rolling twos.
You guys keep rolling twos. Give me all the information I want.
But your lordship, are you not high ranking in the church and know what the walk is?
To be honest, I've never been to this church. I've been to others, but I've never heard of anything called a walk. I've heard of lashings, thrashings, a beating, and a bonding, but never a walk.
You're not a lord of Byzantium and you're dressed as such?
I'm going to do research about what that is.
Guards! There's someone attempting to be a lord of Byzantium and isn't. Guards!
Never said I was, asshole.
But you're dressed like one. Dumb peasants don't know the difference.
I'm gonna intimidate him to shut the hell up. 16. I failed miserably.
Yes. Guards!
I want to look the
There's
Irish's roll.
What is your
I think
goal
that's just
here?
attacks.
No.
All right, hold on.
Reroll detrimental or miss critical
Hold
once
on.
per game per session.
Reroll a detrimental missed critical once per game session. Player is of the character is able to reroll a critical miss of their own or force another to reroll a critical hit against the player. That's not it.
It was a 20. That's a critical hit.
No,
It
that's,
wasn't an attack.
it's not an attack.
Ah.
It was a.
You know what?
It's a contested roll. It's a
Well, no, he got a
No,
20,
okay.
so I can't do anything. All right, I'm fighting some guards. Let's
Roll
go.
me a D20.
20 guards.
You son of a bitch.
20?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Don't forget about your camera people.
Oh, I hate you so much. This is going to be fun.
Just make them slaves.
He sucks at doing that. He doesn't do it right.
Well, because you tell me I can't slave people, and God slaver, and
But you're
Tell him what
the
he
way
needs
you
to
try
be
to
doing.
do it is wrong.
I either intimidate people enough and they die, or I get laughed at by the undead. I'm not forgetting that. So that would be 40, 52. Oh my goodness, I got everything.
Come with us, false lord, peacefully, and we will resolve this in the dungeons of the temple.
Ooh, dungeons could be fun.
I don't want to roll intimidating. It's like we can solve this now.
Actually, you need to roll a morale check. You're outnumbered 20-1.
I don't know if he's smart enough to know that, Josh.
Oh, thank God I got a morale. It's a 15.
Hold on. I check my rules of morale. And you shouldn't have told me that, to be honest. You should have waited.
All right, I'll reroll.
No.
No, you're rechecking. Said I shouldn't have told you.
You need to see if you failed it or not. So, there's 10 or more, so it's a -9 to your roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to look at the Irish side.
Yeah, that wasn't a critical miss. It's attacks.
You make me sad,
Attacks.
Josh. You make me sad.
So use your boost roll.
You already told me his. Actually, roll me a mental exertion. See if you're dumb enough to do what I think you want to do. I will give you one out. Did you roll well?
I rolled a 19. Plus, with my mental exertion, it's 38.
Huh? How do
All
you
my,
have a 19 in mental exertion?
all of my augmentations.
Oh,
You keep forgetting. I'm a roided up retard.
Well, not anymore. You're not.
You're a retard.
Yeah. So you didn't roll. You know what? Do whatever you want. With a 38,
Let him take you to the dungeon, dude. It might be fun.
Oh no.
Do you know what kind of stuff goes on in dungeons?
I can make them happen outside too.
I mean, besides dragons? But I'm changing.
Oh wait, I was in the wrong thing. Never mind.
Rats have a feast.
Wow. Okay.
Run into the Rat King.
Yeah, 11 to 1 is plus. Yeah, it's minus
He's
9.
lucky he might run into Willard.
Yeah. I actually watched that.
Even with a -9 on my mental, it's still
Was that a
29.
remake?
But you're smart. Your brain smart
I
enough.
don't know, it was two
I'll
of
let
them.
you
It was
decide what you want
Willard.
to do.
And then in the second one, Willard killed him.
So what are you doing?
Oh, was there something?
Oh, I'm taunting every single one of them, so it's an immediate
Funny.
-5 to their defense. So I'm immediate.
Doing a trivia show last night?
Whipping it out,
And they asked a question about the fly.
whipping out the big
They didn't
bad bat,
specify which one. The original
rushing
or
to the
remake.
closest one, which if we're accurate,
So
it's gonna be
we were all
here.
challenging me.
So
Who got the question?
all right. Well, you need to roll initiative
We're like,
first.
there's two
Oh, I can
flies.
do that real fast.
And you didn't say which year.
What level are you?
Well, I mean, they would have said that
Huh?
fly too, because there's obviously a sequel too. But
You were not having any luck with these guys.
It's a 35, but they rolled.
it was actually kind of a little fun because we all knew that he meant the 1980s one. But
Okay.
They're still dying.
These guys have very heavy, looks like lead truncheons.
oh,
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I
Fuck
meant to do
system.
that. I got a 5. I'm last, I think.
Huh?
I'm just saying, on the board, if that was the board you were using to keep track of initiative, I got a 5. I'm pretty sure I'm last.
I go to sleep for 5
Just stare
minutes.
at it.
Because we're about to
I
lose.
don't wanna move the
It's
corner,
We're
it's gonna
surrounded
cause
by
a
20
problem.
guys. He's out in the middle of the desert fighting.
No, I'm home
Who knows
now.
what?
No, not yet. You're not. Oh shit! I don't know where Zed went to.
Well, Zed went to sleep.
No, he is. Oh, there he is.
What are these?
Got to figure something out about this. Hey, it's starting to split too. That's okay.
Okay. I mean, I guess it is disabled now until. Well, I guess you.
It's to display firearms.
Oh, it's just to display them.
Okay, we're. Oh yeah, they're attacking.
Are you gonna like set up in the back room or?
Oh no, full display.
What's your defense?
41.
Those all miss, but the ones have area effect. So even if they brush against
Physical
you,
exertion. I know.
yes, I need 2 physical exertion.
2. That almost caught. Sorry. 37. 34.
All right, it's your turn.
Who?
Yes, he's in combat.
Oh.
So that's roughly.
You have like 9 attacks.
I don't have 8.
When there's 8 around you,
So
I tell you what you do.
so roll 8 attacks.
You eat some eggs and some chili and drink some beer
Hey, Josh, you didn't mean another Coke.
and throw up on
I thought you were gonna make a fart joke. You set it on
29.
fire and then you get yourself a flamethrower.
Huh?
Did you come back last night after I left?
No,
That stuff was sent out.
I showed it to Nate before I left.
What's the minimum I need to hit?
20.
Can you miss?
I cannot.
Unless you roll a 1.
That's the only way I can miss.
Did you hit them all?
Yes.
What's your minimum damage?
Minimum?
440.
This is you know what this is?
Anger me!
This is the
Well, you're no longer
Neo
surrounded by
fighting the
20.
Smiths. He just did the part where he jumps up in the air with
That'd be a good time to intimidate them. Who's next?
These are religious fanatics.
Not to mention taunting minuses them by 5.
Okay.
You realize Josh is hoping for that 120 that'll.
Roll me 2 physical exertions. And your Japanese tourists show up.
31.
That's the best part.
24.
Roll your attacks.
Do the flashes blind any of the assailants?
I don't miss a single one. The lowest was a 2.
Oh my god!
This is a lot of kill points for me. Can I feel that?
Okay. One hits another guy and he dies. Negative points for him, and you got critically hit. So roll me physical exertion minus 15.
0?
How many physicals? Just 1 or just 2?
1.
Okay. Well, you're in luck.
What'd you get?
7.
7.
Total?
Okay.
Minus 15, apparently.
How many hit points do you have?
You were in the 30s before. You rolled a 7 on.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, that's a failure.
No.
There is no. That's not a
Give it to
7.
him.
You are down. Take the fake lordling to the temple's dungeon. Huh?
Actually, no, I can't do
My
that.
ring keeps coming off inside my gloves.
So can I look at the Irish that?
No, it's not an attack.
That was an attack. You got a critical hit on him.
Fine. Fucker.
Guess what? Nat 20. Eat my ass.
For what?
You make him re-roll.
Oh, reroll.
So you got 1.
What do you do? He rolls 20.
Roll your attacks, dickhead.
What'd you get?
He didn't hit.
Oh, I hit. Yeah, they're dead. Don't you feel better
People
about
are running and screaming, "Oh no, he's going to bring the wrath of Ganao down on the town!" Ah! People are running and screaming and
He's running.
hiding.
I am gonna.
The Wrath of Ganap. It rhymes. It's funny.
Are you done?
You know, there's only one thing
This
worse
round.
than the Wrath of Ganaf. The Wrath of New Math.
Ganao. Ganao.
Well, I
You're
prefer the
making a
next one,
joke.
Gathin.
Wait, what?
Peter, what are you doing? Yugi, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm stupid.
I'm going to finish what I was working on, and then kind of clean up and call the Hospitallers of Saint Maria See if they have any work for me.
Roll percentage.
God, that was fun.
$24.
Why are you not taking notes about how you write cards?
Because it's all in my brain.
That doesn't help me when I go back and have to make notes about stuff that we can't pay. 24. Yes, they do. There's a current ongoing conflict
Do they
between.
need fight help?
No.
Oh, they're all dead, like dead?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is there any specific thing I should put down with the dogs?
Guards. Town of Byzantium, God of Canal, they're guards.
Now I'm not to them.
Knaf.
Kazam?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Worshippers of Athena and worshippers of Dehar are
Start.
having a battle against each other.
Start making a temple of Gavin next to Canal.
Right? But okay.
I was here Canal, but now I'm Gavin.
And you're going to be good dad if you keep it up.
Okay.
Well, in the ancient words,
Um,
in your aspect, I'll be Gagon.
This round, next round, they'll pick you up.
Okay.
So you want to get all your together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Um,
a terrible joke.
You're a
I mean,
terrible person.
Point out to the lady that helped me earlier what I had worked on so far and show her, and just to give her a heads up on where I left off and stuff.
Well done, sister. Thank you for your assistance.
I'm sorry, but I gotten called to do some
Triage.
triage, EMT kind of stuff,
That is
loving,
fine,
caring
sister.
kind of.
That is fine.
You can't triage the
Okay.
other lives.
You need to roll me a percentage. You want really, 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 really low.
-2.
You have a double zero.
Oh,
Then you did roll
43.
really, really, really low.
It's not really, really, really low.
not low enough.
A 00 and a 01.
Okay, so while you're standing there, a naked woman runs up to you and grabs your arm and starts trying to pull you away. She's got lash marks and bruises and cuts and scrapes all over her body. Her head's been roughly shaven. We must get out of here. You've killed his guards.
I'm gonna ignore the shit out of her and just go straight into the temple.
Hold on, I ain't done. Stop interrupting me. The GM has to lay out what is going on before he gets interrupted by the players every 5 seconds.
No.
As you were standing there, there's a loud gong of a bell. And then the top of the temple explodes upwards as a monstrous winged creature comes up out of the temple and then slams his cloven hooves down in front of you. I am good now. What?
Can I roll notice?
No, you're not there.
Well, are we near enough?
You're
No.
now.
Stop
My
it.
address.
Stop it.
Can I
It's
look
enough.
at it?
You're
Can I look at it?
What I do?
yes.
Thank you.
What I do?
Not you, him.
Is that from Starfinder then?
I was
Yeah.
thinking, you're good now. I
Yeah.
got the wrong address. I'm looking for Galo.
I'm a gnome.
Okay, are you guys done so I can continue?
Oh yeah, I'm waiting on you.
Okay. That's not where he was, but.
Oh, no. Oh, well.
You have disturbed the peace of my temple and town. You have desecrated my town. You have killed my gods. Feel the wrath of Ganao. Shut up.
You could gnaw his leg off
So, initiative.
because that's how it's spelled.
$36.
32. Okay. You get to go first. What are you doing?
One more
We
game.
must go. We must go. He is here. Run, run.
One more game. I bring it. I'm assuming that my whole thing is just blood soaked.
What's your physical defense, by the way?
41. Actually, no, because I'm wearing 2 sets of armor.
No, they don't stack.
Oh.
Told you that.
So, are those each of those guards is one kill point? Does he count as more than one because he's bigger?
Oh no, he's gonna count as a slaughter. I'm just gonna ignore the crap out of him. Get right up in there. I'm gonna ignore her too.
Oh yeah, you just.
I'll be like, 1 minute, baby. Daddy got to take care of some shit.
You could. I mean, at your height, you could just kind of stab him in the crotch
Belly button.
or the belly button. Yeah.
No, what do I need to hit?
40. You got one critical, right?
1 crit.
What's your bonus to hit? Those are some shitty rolls.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use some.
You can only use one per round.
Yeah. So I'm gonna add it onto that 18 line. Never mind. I got 1 crit.
Oh God.
What'd you get?
264.
No, on the crit hit chart. What did you get?
Oh, for the re-roll the crit hit. I'm sorry.
Not re-rolling it. You're just telling me what you did. This is not freaking 3rd edition D&D.
An 11 with the crit.
You cut off the tip of his tail. He takes normal damage. So how much damage?
264.
I thought your minimum was 440.
Yeah, 420 is my minimum, but if I actually rolled the D10s.
You obviously don't understand the concept of minimum.
What's your damage?
I'm very stupid.
What's your damage?
42 D10.
Okay. And there, what's the multiplier? That you do. What's your total? You multiply that by anything? Add anything to it?
It's only plus 20.
So
Customers.
That's 62.
how have you been killing everything with minimum? You seriously don't understand minimum.
Well,
damage,
I've
do you?
always been rolling just to chance it.
That's gonna be good.
Yes, but then you wouldn't have killed all those guys with minimum damage.
That's why I roll.
How can I help you with that?
I don't like the minimum damage. I always roll.
What is minimum? How does that?
A lot of ones.
Unfortunately.
Feel free. There's a few shelves before me. I have my demo shelves with
Wait.
the back wall over there. Yeah. If you don't see on the shelf what you're looking for, ask me about
That doesn't seem.
Great, thank you.
Come on, Rascal.
All right, you do 264 to him.
Yeah, I take his tail with me.
Okay, his turn.
How much of the tip is tail?
Just the tip. He breaks one of his claws. He can only attack you with 2 from now on. So that is 37, 44, and 44. So 2 of them hit.
Okay, let's get some damage in.
First one is 231 points.
Next one.
Next one is minus 206 points. It's your turn.
All right.
Damn it. Roll a d20.
17.
Okay. Okay, triple damage. And
Alright.
this is a chest wound, but since he's a god, the whole death sensing thing does not count.
Said triple, right?
Yep.
They're gonna start calling you God Killer.
717. Damn it. Why do you keep breaking?
If you have any questions, just let me know.
Both those hit.
How many?
2 attacks.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick.
First one is 196 points.
Mhm.
Second one is 210. Gee, do I've actually got you below 1,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna die before me? You gonna die before me, though? Two crits.
All right, roll. Anything that insta-gives him though is not going to work because remember, he's a god. So anything that would insta-give him is not going to work because he's a god.
All right. First one for the 20 was a 1, so
That's double damage.
all right.
What was that?
Game fell over on the shelf.
And the
that's all.
second one was a 10,
Double damage.
so both double.
Yep. $444. $460.
Oh, big stretches.
Okay, his turn.
So do you guys specialize in anything specific?
Okay.
Just a whole variety of things?
One hit. 163.
Jeremy.
Yep.
Wave at this gentleman. He wants to know about Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments.
That's his thing.
Don't talk Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. We'll take a break.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll leave it
So-
at that.
We used to be.
5 or 6
We
probably.
still do tournaments?
Yeah, we're still trying to get it going. Last tournament was last weekend. We had 4 people. We're trying to get more from there. So if you have friends, do that.
He's a little confusing.
I'm your guy. I message everybody every Friday. Be like, hey, just to let you know, tournament's gonna be around noon, 1 o'clock. And I expect a response, but if you don't respond, I'll just be like, hey, you're busy, you got stuff going on.
Yeah.
Plus, I have a whole bunch of like spare decks for people to play.
Okay.
So that way, if somebody's just like, and I have some really nice prizes to give out once we get at least 8 people.
Would you
playing
like to
regularly.
present them, sir?
You can do it too.
Well, this is one prize.
Yeah, I got things like this.
Yeah.
If you want to check this out.
Maybe.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't go past. Yeah, I've done like I get on, I play on Xbox, that new Master Duel, and I have it on my phone. So I'm kind of getting leads, but it's kind of just like, okay, recard this, does this, do this.
Right.
It gets
Then they just got your cars back out.
That's fair. I'm like.
Since we're taking right, Josh, what was, do you remember the names of the battles or armies that are fighting?
Dayhawk and Athena.
Not everybody.
Dayhawk?
Is that the two? That is.
Is that spelled like it sounds?
Yes.
We're not really looking for like heavy metal people that will just play best cards, the heaviest decks, the best decks ever. We're going to sit here and be like, all right, so you can see here to it, you can learn, we're going to swim, we're going to teach you.
And like the Athena,
Start helping you get better.
the actual Greek god Athena.
Yes.
Wrong thing for everybody.
Yeah, I need to find the rest of my cards. There's a Friday one.
Is that right?
Right now, I found a lot of my old collections. But I don't know where my playbooks. I can't find them in the playbooks. I have one missing playbook. That's it. I'm missing the Unions. I'm missing the XYZ. I'm missing. I missed that.
Steven,
It's fine.
the Golden Girls.
Oh my God, Crystal, what that?
Yeah. Add your number, message you. Or you got any other questions? Those are the things that I build. Or I like to like do cyber crime decks, just ready to go.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get in touch with a couple of my old friends and play because I know they do stuff.
I can show it to you. I got it right there in the back.
The deck?
Yeah.
Okay. We keep browsing while I go.
Sure.
Yeah, hi. Did you get your business taken care of, huh? I'm excited you can get your business taken care of. Your little PT's cold, is that what? Your PT's cold?
So big. Oh my gosh.
What's in here? What? There's nothing in there.
How do you work with Fair enough.
And then he shoots me with like
Oh, fair enough.
and some of the cool stuff structured that.
Ones I can heard about.
How those cards are scary.
I like reading the backs.
Yeah, because this has a definite mix of new and some of the old stuff too.
And he's also got a booster box with hang on in there.
Get down.
Football. Thank you. I'll look at my phone and see how cold it is outside.
They have changed their
34.
collectors, dealers, and Starlight Raiders.
Ernie, anything from cover? Josh, you want anything from cover?
No, I'm good.
You take the shape and build it up.
The shapes are what you're trying to get. And basically what you do is see how they have these are colors for people. So like this one's too gray, loosely, so some have to get another gray or
Okay, and then I'm assuming that's
What would you think if the store became a Pokestop? For Pokemon Go?
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
okay, and then is that statue on top?
That's a warehouse.
Okay. See, we not really play with other people, it's just usually ourselves, so that's the ones that we look for. What other name for your house? We have
Ingenious came right there. That's
I've got my phone with me. Give me a call or a text when I pick back up.
So is it the library that they can give you like a shape?
Definitely send me a message on
That George Doc is actually
Gotcha.
So kind of like built on top of.
Or, yeah, and what you said, yeah. Those game of points here on the board.
Okay.
And the person with the highest on those score, we achieve a pack.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because it's easy to get up to 18 at some of the stuff.
Okay.
But like some people are having trouble getting green. So you're like, this one's a 0 on them. So that person who came down to all the colors green for some green.
Okay.
It's the ones that put down the button.
So kind of the lowest, so say like this one's the lowest, and this one has it like a little bit higher. Okay, that one's good. Okay.
See, I use Unravel and if I was playing with
Okay, so for do the numbers really matter?
It depends.
Okay, so like this one has to be a 6, that would be a 4.
Well, we're trying to get yes, there's one there.
Okay, so this is like your main objective board, and this is like your.
Side.
Okay.
This is it's more of a kids game. This company makes a family game, which either way, they're like giant D12s.
actually on our list. We watch them. That's on our list of stuff to buy. So this kind of just build on, and when you get them on there, you like right?
Yeah, but there are things that you like, in order to get the squirrel, you have to have the largest forest, but it can't be touching, actually, that's
So like for like this one, that's no, you have to have the word
and it
no
can't be
and
touching
water.
water.
Okay.
And this one is just, where it has the most, you know, get. This one is desert touching water. Water touching for,
And so these, you get these to get to know.
so each one of the animals goes. These are pronounced until that is have tiles. Rain tiles or cows.
Oh,
So like Jesus snake would be the first one.
And that's full, yeah. So it's very full.
Show them. So you can look at this.
okay. And then is that kind of like an easy to hard time, or is this kind of
It's
like
random.
Okay. So you might get stuck in like a hard one.
Oh, yeah. Well, you always can fulfill the requirements usually. You know, the ones that are most difficult are when it says something can't be touched something else. Because then you have to track it all the way around the planet. If it touches anywhere, they'll qualify.
Okay. Or like the one I saw some had like 5 around.
That just means whoever has the most of that eligible,
Okay.
whoever's got the most deaths. Why do you- I like this.
That's good. And then I found, I don't really know where he's gonna be on Fridays. Oh,
Saturdays.
Saturdays. Explain some of the groups to me. So, this is the same last one. And it's this thing. Yeah.
Brings me down
So this is.
to the
Slightly.
Okay.
Set that back wall right there.
You know, Doug? I got a brother for you.
Actually, slide in there.
14, 15, 16.
So for this
Hey, 15 will get you 20. Watch it, buddy.
one. So this one. Is this a pretty fun game, or is it a more
King
complex?
chocolate, I put it so very much. I have never played it.
Okay.
But yes, it got some high ratings. There's one thing,
I believe so, yeah.
check it out. They have a list where they put a lot more money.
Okay.
And they usually have some kind of like program.
Okay. I always look for ones that have great art style. It's like this one has great art style.
That's just a fun game. I played that.
Have you?
Yeah.
So is this one kind of like a build up, build your throne type?
You're doing a combination of things. You're building a reserve for the pandas,
Okay.
or the panda, and you have cards that you're trying to accomplish. On your turn, like you would move the panda in a straight line. You go around the corner. But you go here, yellow. This has you need the yellow to above. Or you can go here. What you're trying to do is want to set yourself up, not help your opponent. So if you think your opponent's going after green, you move up here.
Have you ever played this traps. So we have two of them. We have the American monsters and we have like the general ones. So it's Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, like Dracula, small monster, and you kind of like they move around. You have old guys. You're picking up stuff as you go, and you're like moving path. Is it kind of like that?
A little bit like that.
Okay.
You leave your hand to wherever you move it to,
Okay.
but let's say, like I said, you move from here to here, you get the top piece of bamboo, you put your stockpile in it. Or it might be, okay, that's where it's going.
And then like,
Those are
Aren't you
symbols of the
okay. It's a lot more than what our usual Myers Target has. So.
Yeah, I'm glad they don't have more. They offend me because they all those big companies used to poo-poo little stores like us, but now they're carrying the same kind of games that we've been carrying for 20, 30 years, supporting gamers. Now they're like, oh, it is something people do. Oh, we'll get in on that too.
Because there's only other game store that I knew was one in Wisconsin. And they have like a whole lot of monopolies and stuff like that.
Well, there's a company called USopoly, and I can order all kinds of monopolies from them. You know, if you said you wanted Spider-Man Monopoly, I could probably find a Spider-Man Monopoly at USopoly.
This is how our game collection's going so far. Not a lot of like the basics, but we're kind of branching out like with the Horrified, Red Rising.
Well, that's the thing. If you find something you like, there's nothing wrong with getting all the expansions and then stuff like that. See, there's Marvel. Have you ever played Flux?
So we have not. We actually were looking at the other Marvel ones back here.
That's for. Munchkin. Munchkin.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Marvel Munchkin. Munchkin is a screw your buddy game.
Oh, okay.
The way Munchkin works is you're trying to be the first character to reach level 10. The problem is, as you're going up in level, once you get to level 9, everybody else wants to beat you back down.
Okay.
Well, what will happen is most people will just attack the first person to get to level 9. So whoever's second closest to level 9 to level 10 is going to be able to sneak in because everybody uses their attack cards up on the first person.
Okay. So is it more of like a strategy to kind of?
It's just there's ways to win. See this game has goals in it, and there are keepers, creepers, actions, rules. What else? Like on your when the game starts out, there's one simple rule card that lays out on the table. You draw a card, you play a card. From that point on, after the first player starts, the rules can change.
Really?
Because you draw cards that, it might say, you play a card and it places to draw one, you might change it to draw 3. So you draw 3 cards, but you only get to play 1. So your hand size is going to get bigger over time.
So does the rules kind of stack, or is it kind of like a pile of rules? You flip one up each turn.
When a new rule comes out, the old one gets replaced and goes into this card stack.
Okay, so you could have just like a huge hand of cards because the rules keep on changing.
So what's really funny is you get one where it says draw 5, play all.
Really?
So you play all the cards you draw.
Okay.
So you draw 5 cards, you may already have a couple in your hand. You have to play all of them.
Oh, so like your whole hand, you
Yes.
have to play. How?
So that's one of the things. And what you're trying to do is like if there's a goal out, sign throws, you're trying to get those 2 keepers in front of you. If at any time during the game you have both the keepers that match the goal, that you win the game,
Does the goal change as well?
The goal can be changed as simple as by putting a new goal down, knocks the old one off. Yeah, it's that game came out, and it was a simple game. The goals were like milk and cookies, things like that, and it just took off.
Oh.
And they went from there's Stoner Flux, there's
Cartoon Network.
Space Flux, Cartoon Network, Monty Python, Marvel,
So there's
Superhero Flux.
So there's
And the nice thing is that is a good two-player game. Another one you should look up is a game called Splendor. It works good as a two-player game.
I've heard of that one.
Hey, guess what? You got the poster.
Right there.
I've seen that one before.
When that first came out, my wife and I went to the trade show where they were showing it, and we won a copy. And basically, between everything, we were sitting just playing that because it doesn't take a huge area to play it, and you can play a game in 15, 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, once everybody knows what you're doing, it does not take long to play that game.
So that one's good. And then I saw this one. What's the best way to describe this one? Or have you played that
I
one?
have not played that one.
I like that one. You've been playing.
I see you have a lot of these. Marvel and DC's deck building.
Yeah, well, the DC deck building is
I love it.
it's a really simple deck building thing. You understand what deck building is, so Magic is a deck construction game. A deck building game is you start with like 10 cards that make up your play deck, and during the course of the game, you're going to buy and acquire cards to change your deck to make it play better.
Summer camp.
Summer camp.
You ever heard of summer camp?
I have not heard of that. Chris, that was mine.
That
That's how much I got left in my duel.
Same thing. You got cards, and you got a little shop area. You buy the
We'll
cards.
see who falls first.
They actually want to.
Am I close?
Oh, I love the summer camp.
So this game right here, Dominion. This is an expansion. Dominion is the grandfather of all deck building games. This is kind of what caused it. Dominion came out. It was a huge hit, and it led to spin. Everybody was making deck building. Over here, Ascension. There's 4 different copies that are 4 different versions. Those are deck builders. DC down here on the bottom, those are deck builders. Clank. Clank is a deck building board. You have after playing a board game, you're also building a deck because you have your movement and your combat version of your deck. So you want to get better cards so you can go to the dungeon and fight the monsters and progress through the deck. So that's a fun one.
I definitely, I don't know how complex most of these things are, but I definitely will get something. Or I think that all those things.
I might as well head to Ollie's and grab me a snack or two.
Hmm?
Might as well head to Ollie's and grab me a snack or two.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been over there in a while.
Maybe they've got some decent books.
It's so simple. It's so
So if you wanted to do this undecided, if you showed up, you can bring your goal line. And then after the turn is done, you can sit back here and try
Whatever's good term.
whatever is appropriate.
It's a great term. Steven.
Oh.
Remember Scrabble. It's a number Scrabble.
Number Scrabble.
Basically, yeah.
Now, if you guys like puzzle games, oh shit, I think I lost all my room to replace them. I had a house fire and lost tons of stuff.
This is great. Oh yeah. Call of Cthulhu. I want that.
I've heard of it. Did you show me that one? Was it a TikTok video?
I might have, and I want it. I want to hail Lord Cthulhu.
No, you don't.
Oh,
That's the bad. That's bad.
Steven.
is that a good game though? Call of Cthulhu.
It is a fun game, but it's a big game. There are so many expansions for that you can fill a 4x8 board, use a plywood with the game and play it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, you don't have to have all of it.
Yeah.
You can just play with the base, but there's a lot of expansions for that. That is a speed game.
Oh, is that the same one as the one you showed me the same last one?
Yeah, let's sit around it.
Oh, yeah, look at this. Yeah, so
Yeah.
ooh. There's a dice game too. I enjoy dice games. That's my favorite type.
Yes, and these are the pieces you put inside, and the difficulty of it is down at the bottom. Like that's a hard one because it's got 5 dots. This is not. It's only got 3.
Okay. And then is this kind of like you grab out of the bag and then that's what you roll with? That
Well,
sort of?
it's almost a compulsion kind of thing where each turn, whoever's turn it is, will reach in and pull out blindly. In your case, I think it's 3 dice. If there's just 2 of you playing, and they get rolled, and then they get set up, and then
Kind of like sushi roll.
yeah, first player gets to pick one, and the second player, and the one that's left over goes. I can't remember if it goes back in the bag or moves off. But
Kind of like sushi roll.
yeah.
Sushi roll is one of my
Sushi
favorite
Go.
games. Sushi Go.
That is actually right there.
Oh, yes.
We have
Sushi roll.
we have like sushi party or something like that.
Something like that. That is a big box.
Oh my
Lord of the Rings. That's a big, a semi-cooperative. What is semi-cooperative? That scares me.
Well, it means that you're working together to beat the game, but at the same time, you're also going to count your own score.
Ah, gotcha.
DC is a semi-cooperative board
Okay.
where you're working together to beat the villains, but at the end of the game, whoever has the most victory points is the one big winner. Yeah,
At least it's not drugs.
This is one of my copies of Belt Firefly.
Okay.
There's Fairy Tale
Oh,
Flux,
I'm sure so.
Underwood Flux. And see, these are just 3 different ones.
And then it's just so flux. What is flux? Is just like different changes.
Flux is the name of the game. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, that is. If you guys come in on a Saturday, for a tournament, and if you stay afterward, we can play. So I told you there are creepers. These are bad guys.
Okay.
There's there's the basic rule. Draw one, play one. New rule. Goal mill. So free action. Once during your turn, discard as many of your goal cards as you choose, then draw a green card. So if you have goals in your hand, you can get rid of them.
Okay.
This is a keeper. So this is a card you can put down in front of you, but that counts as your turn. That's your action you take.
Okay.
Placing the card. New rule.
And then if you play like the keeper down by chance, does that go towards the goal at the end of it?
Yeah, you can have as many keepers in front of you as rules allow. When there's no rule about keepers, you can have as many as you want. But now there are cards that players do be keepers,
Okay.
or like say trade keepers. So take one of mine, give it to you, and take one of yours.
Okay. That's
If it gives me the goal for that round, there's the dog. Well, you'll be upgraded to Cyberman.
There was the one over there is a fun, right? Okay.
Basically, you just whatever the card says, you do. So like this one, it's at the bottom. Immediate place and redraw. You cannot win if you have this unless the goal says otherwise. So as
Okay.
long as there's a creeper in front of you, you can hit it.
Okay.
There's all kinds of things. See, we really play it all.
That is so cool. And then like so it's pick up two and only play one, right? So are you always gaining cards in the game or
Each turn, do whatever. If it's beginning of the game, it's a simple rule: draw one, play one.
okay.
So you'll usually start with like 3 cards. On your first turn, you'll go up to 4. Then you'll play one, and go back down to 3.
Okay. And then in case you get cards, that says like pick up
See,
more.
there's a new rule: draw 5. They're handling 2. So that means if that rule is out, and even if it says draw 5 and play 2, you're still going to have to discard another one.
It's out with two in your hand.
Yeah. So, or you need to.
Yes.
I don't care. But basically, the game is the same. It's the theme that's different.
Okay.
So
So is Firefly like a show? Is that a board game? Because I see another one, Firefly.
Firefly was a television show on Sci-Fi but it has a cult following. They actually made a movie a few years ago, several years ago, called the TV show was called Serenity.
I have heard of Serenity.
The movie was called Firefly.
Okay. So it's based off of that. Then.
Yes, Josh Wheaton created Firefly, and it was kind of a science fiction western feel to it because it was supposed to have been imagine like the Earth is dying, so everybody builds rocket ships and goes looking for new places to live.
Oh. Okay.
And they found another solar system that had a lot of habitable planets. And there's a group of planets called the Core that were pretty easily populated, but then out on the fringes, there are planets that are rougher to live on, and it's more like the Wild West out there.
Okay. Did they got all that in the episode of the movie?
Well, they did their best. It got canceled before it should have. But like I said, it's got a cult following.
Because they have 2 games. And I've heard of it, but didn't know what it was. There's so much to them.
Yeah, see, here's another flex that goes probably watch your it's sweet.
That's one of your
Okay.
Howdy. What can I help with?
Still looking.
Anything specific?
Love to see what the building has in it.
You feel free to look.
Let us know if anything catches your eye. Oh, it's not for you, buddy.
I know it would be nice to find out something. Hello. How you doing today?
Good.
Elysium is that's three steps. It's kind of
Well, I do.
Thank you.
These are the cards you have in play and you're free to use them. Once they get this down here, then you release them. Well, 20 points. Play them. So this is 7-2. So it's perfect. Have a nice day.
Thanks, you too.
How's Christina?
Yeah, she's good
For what?
so far.
You just have to choose to move your stuff into the afterlife at the right time. If you move it at the wrong or not at the right time, you don't score as many points. Punching quarter is a dice rolling game.
I think this is one of the ones on our list. See this? This one. Oh, you basically hold your phone, right?
Yeah, you have the primary is there is airport. But you have 3 cards, you name them, but those 3 are turned over. Yeah. That's the what you do is fire inside there. Actually, that's what it works is, you can only one dice. Now, every game, you don't want to roll 2 dice because most of your cards be where it comes 1 to 6.
Okay.
If you roll 2 dice, you're looking at more higher number of chances to roll 2 on 2 dice.
Oh,
But once you have more cards, you roll a high number, then you roll cards. I have a I want to go to Peter leave.
All right. He went to Kroger's, I think.
Yeah. Wait.
No.
Poor rascal.
I know.
He's so badly abused. Nobody loves on him. Nobody cares.
Oh, what's the matter, Rascal?
He wants a chill.
Chip.
Yeah.
Chip. Good job.
You're basically like, I need to make it. So are you, like, each person moving the panda?
Yes.
Okay.
Each person gets a turn and they get to move in. So these are so if there's a train station,
Okay. And then is this like the
radio
source,
tower,
the
train station, radio station, or train station, radio, and
So do you see these cards?
yeah, they lay up, they lay face up in the center of the table. So what you do is you're going to take in this line. So this one, the 3 lines in the back, another on any turn. So if it's 10 to roll on anybody's turn, you have a word.
Okay. And then you just have to pay the 3 to get it.
Yeah, let's do it 3 spots. So you might purchase, or much better, 1 spot.
Okay.
You get 11. So 3 points from the bank from each. That will hit on your turn. So the green card will work. You roll less as well. The blue card, anybody rolls that. If 2 points from the player rolls this guy. So if you own this, so you roll 9 or 10. They're basically, they're going to your rep. So they're paid. See the 3 points. And there are there. See the orchard.
So a lot of these cards like correspond with each other. You have to. And then, so is this one where you have like a certain number, or you shuffle together and put out one?
They're all just laid out in their stacks.
Okay.
You start with 3 cards. Like that. So, 4 points, you roll 4 dice.
So you have the option of 1 or 2.
This one, this will go over.
And those, do you just have to pay the 16 for her month?
Yeah. That sounds easy, but it's not.
It's not.
No. Rascal, no. You are a very good boy, but no.
So there's 1, 2,
And that things are. Works is, with 2 players, it's
take 4 points. But if there's multiple players, which is,
And then it's more diverse and spread out.
yeah, then you're going to lose 4 points. And the problem is, say you lay out 2 points. He's got 2, got 3. Then you want to pick the difference in the table. You might have this one with 20. So he collects 2 from him. Well, got 1 left. So he puts up 1.
So it goes clockwise.
It goes in a specific order.
So if it's like 2 people with that, say we both
It wouldn't affect you as much because it's just in the back.
Okay.
But if you have more players, that's when. There's.
If you don't watch out, he'll lick you to death.
I can tell.
And the expansion is.
We're trying to steer away from them. We have a whole list. We're trying to steer away from them. Let's see.
Oh, the one that has like $1,000 in expansion.
See, oh, it is the one. Is it Eldritch Horror?
Eldritch Horror is made by the same company that made.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
he had
Eldritch
a,
Horror.
I think it's Cthulhu. Yeah, it's like Cthulhu comics.
Really? Well, I think right now we're gonna go ahead and last round.
Oh,
It's just right now.
I don't think it's too much, but we're gonna
And
Yours.
you hear something about a game coming out, let me know. I'll check with my distributor. Order it in, so when it hits the tables, you know, you can right away.
We're definitely gonna be right first. It's not PayPal. Is it PayPal where people, there's an app where people like give out the idea and people fund the idea so they can
Oh,
build
you're
the app.
thinking about Kickstarter.
Kickstarter. So Kickstarter is a lot of ideas where they get funding for.
Kickstarter is not
Really?
because people fund the people on Kickstarter with things from them rather than from here.
Okay. Do you get a lot of them through Kickstarter
No,
or?
I think that was because I like Kickstarter and I don't like Kickstarter. Too many people do it. There's some companies that make games that shouldn't be using Kickstarter. Kickstarter is supposed to be a way for somebody to raise funds, get their creation,
You don't suppose Pete got lost?
and then other businesses,
I hope so.
businesses are using it to, well, they're using it as a way to stay away from going to why get a loan from a bank for $500,000 when you all you got to do is pay their loan and send it to the product. There are some, but like if you wanted to create your own game, yeah, and well, like me, I don't have the money to finance it. I would have to sell it to somebody else to give up money. But Kickstarter, a good game, get it on Kickstarter, you see it, they back it, then you get the funding you need to get that game produced. You get it on top. That's what Kickstarter is all about. It's kind of like the GoFundMe for music and stuff like that.
If used right, it's amazing.
Yes. One of the few companies I know that used it, they broke Kickstarter. There's a company, this company right here, they decided to switch over to something called foam, kind of like soft plastic. It's not hard like most small cars and stuff. Well, it's extremely expensive to get molds made, so they did a Kickstarter fund, and basically what they did is they put a bunch of stretch goals. If you make this much money, and you buy in, you get this, you get this, you get this, you get this. The more money you make, the more free stuff they give you away. Which that's and then of course they also say, and if you decide you want to, you can spend more money to get extras of these, this, this. Well, their first target is $50,000. $5 million later, they built Kickstarter because so many people were ordering it. Overloaded the website. Yeah, their target was $50,000 and they had $5 billion days. So they were able to kickstart their stuff and people got. I was in on the very first.
Really?
Oh yeah, and I got a box of about this big, about this wide, and it was full of minis like these. I had over 300 minis in one box, and I think I back them for $100.
And then is it still very popular? And
Every time they still do Kickstarter. They are a small company. They're out of Texas. I think they have like employees or something like that.
oh wow.
But every time they do one, it's because they're getting new molds.
Okay. And then these molds are like so. Are they specific colors for it?
Well, that's paint. That's
Okay.
they have a paint line too.
Oh,
The
okay.
minis are they're similar to what you see here. I don't have a lot of minis. I used to carry more of their minis, but this company started producing minis and more people wanted them. I don't think they're much different. They say stuff like that. So just feel free to look around. Like I said, if you have any more questions, just ask. Josh, why don't you finish off his battle?
No. Don't tell me what to do.
You don't need Peter for that.
All right. Fine. You go find Peter then.
No.
Nobody wants to find them. Except in that ditch.
He'll be back.
All right. Get the show on the road. Your turn.
Oh, it's mine. Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't remember. Get another critical.
Yep. I'm hitting 8 times.
Maybe 20.
6.
Half damage.
Half damage.
Yeah. You cut off his bad hand.
He's only doing half damage?
Yes, because he cut off a hand.
Oh, his damage is half. Not the damage he's doing.
No, the damage that he's doing, because he destroyed a weapon that the creature
His
had.
own weapon? Why would you do half damage?
I destroyed his weapon, correct?
Yes, one of his weapons.
Okay.
I'm confused about the
So-
damage.
I personally, on this attack roll, do I do half damage?
Yes,
When did you add that?
it's been there for a while.
On a 6.
Yes. Weapon also struck takes half damage.
The weapon struck takes half damage.
Yes.
Okay.
The
He's
weapon
doing full damage. The weapon's taking half damage.
261 on the body, 130 and a half on the weapon.
Is that your total?
For the weapon, yes. On the weapon.
I mean, is that all your attack?
Do you guys have Fridays off?
Not normal.
So it depends on what time on Friday.
Jeremy, what time would you and Christina be able to come in on a Friday?
Anytime after 1 or 2.
It'd be afternoons, anytime after around 5:30. I don't know how late you guys are open.
At least 7.
Yeah, because my schedule is kind of like a hit or miss. I'm either
All right, how
first
much?
shift or I'm second shift, so
First one is
hard to tell with mine.
Well, I was just gonna say,
First
if
one's
you want to come over on a
192.
Friday sometime, we could. Jeremy and his wife like board games too. We could pull out a board game and play a board game.
I have his number, so-
Second one?
Second one's 183.
That was Friday, though.
Your turn.
Now, are you guys looking for some good starter games to get into it, or?
So, it's we have some
I didn't hear any
things that are,
crits.
like, more complex, so we haven't gotten to the starter phase of it. So we're kind of just more like open.
Take a look at seriously. Take a look at Decline.
That's at least one hit.
Deck builders to some extent. It's
You only got one
fun
hit.
game.
Man, how badly did you roll?
I rolled 2 19s. That gives me a 39. And you said I had to hit 40.
Yep.
Two expansions, but there's the 2 big boxes.
Ooh, that's a lot.
One's fantasy, one's science fiction. That's one of the expansions. Yes.
Actually, no, I fucked that up. Sorry.
That's the one in space. Now, I recommend
261 again.
it's a regular playing. The reason it's got that name
Okay.
is because think of yourself as adventure. You're going through a dragon lair. The dragon's asleep.
2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And you're trying to go through it and
First one's
find
206.
treasure. But what do you wear when you go in the dragon's lair? You wear armor. So armor goes on. So
Second one's
you have
207.
10 cards, and out of your 10 cards, 2 of them say plank on them. And each time you have to put all the cards in your hand. Each time a plank card comes up, you play it, and what you do is you take on your card.
Let me see if I'm on my
little back
direct.
with drop in. And when the dragon finally wakes up, the card on this dragon is stirred. One or two players will blindly reach into the bag and pull out some of the cubes that are in there. If one of your cubes gets pulled out, there are also neutral colors which ones aren't because so there was first time those are there would be 3 colors. One neutral color.
I have 51 left of
And
stool.
yours gets drawn out, it gets set aside, it doesn't go back into that. But each time you play, you're going to have more. That's head-to-head.
Like,
The phone call is based
probably.
How much did you do?
Hit once.
Ouch.
and
254.
Carcassonne is there. That is a fun tile game.
Okay.
That's a tile placement game.
It's kind of like the one that I do
Yeah,
where you place
2 hits.
Card, yeah. Give
Mhm.
them
With that one, you basically.
First one, 239.
And there's one starting tile.
How much for the first one?
239.
And whoever is first player takes a tile,
Two,
draws a family, plays,
7.
and you have meeples in that thing. So if you place a piece that's got a city on it, so your meeple in the city, your city.
All right, next one.
The city is
190.
where how the city is. Sometimes there's a road, place your meeple on the road, when the road is complete, or however long the road is. I actually have carcass on the big box. If you guys come over on Friday or something, I can show you. It's a fun game.
It's
The
2 that
city's
hit.
never- The board is never the same.
Double
twice
damage.
because you randomly place the tiles where you want. So.
Yeah, we're good.
You have your cell phone with you?
558 with 1 being a crit.
Okay, done.
Oh, I forgot to roll for the damn crit. Where'd it go?
And then the one up behind you.
The 1 crit is a 1.
I thought you already rolled for it.
No.
You said 2.
I recommend sorcerer right in front of you.
Okay, then. All right, then for the second attack, 264. Sorry.
Well, the reason I'm telling you is I told her about board game geek.
Okay.
You can go on board game geek.
Done.
Titles.
Yeah.
Ooh, both miss.
Nice.
And
That's another. That's 2 that's going to hit. I'm going to roll for the 20 on damage. That's another 1, so it's going to be another double.
Yep.
Nope. 502.
Okay.
And then 313 for the second attack.
Okay. How many hit points you down to?
I'm in my direct now.
I'm not real happy with the new one myself. I like
1 hit.
the old PC version better, but I'm not saying
209.
Huh?
209.
All right. One will hit. $256.
You sure you want to keep going, or do you want to run away?
Let me guess. You got over 500,000 hit points.
No.
Am I anywhere close?
Let's Yeah, you're about halfway.
Ascension is a deck building game. Dominion is a deck building game. Plank is a deck building game.
You know what? One more game. Let's go.
Yeah.
1 hit. 212.
I don't know why I didn't do this beforehand, but I'm taunting him the entire time. So 2, 3 are going to hit.
Okay.
241, 251, and 292.
Okay. Oh, his other claw attack is now useless. He will have to start stomping on you.
Dark Souls roll. All right, my turn again?
Yeah.
Keep taunting. 2, 3 hit again. 234. 241. 271.
Asking me about DC. I thought before
Let me add
that.
these up.
Hmm?
Let me add these up before we get too much further.
Sagrada?
So that was the dice roll.
Yes. Was it a card game?
I guess I'm going to start using gymnastics when he stomps out the way.
Was it a
Dominion? It's one of them. I think that's over.
So it'll be gymnastics and physical exertion, right?
Hang on.
I'm turning this into Dark Souls.
What?
I'm turning this boss fight into Dark Souls. Is that right? Yes. Are you struggling to be alive?
is a flux the board game? Let's start off with
Go.
American.
Go get him.
All right. Who just went? You or me?
Hmm?
Who just went?
I just went. He's going to start stomping so I can use gymnastics and physical exertion to get out of the way.
It's set in.
Huh?
Can I use gymnastics and physical exertion to dodge?
No, it's an attack.
All right, well, fuck him then.
So you have different people,
Miss.
different professions, and different locations.
With taunt, 1 is a crit, so a total of 3 will hit.
Then
Alright.
you will get a group
All right, for crit,
picture on it.
15.
Hold on. Oh, he cut his arm off. Triple damage.
You take those three decks and you mix it together and it's called your grim. Those are the spells.
717 on the crit.
Okay.
So what you're doing is you do this
249, then 233.
Okay.
Good.
That is a hit. 104.
Where you have like a board and so you could
All right, my turn.
back and forth.
With taunt,
That's why
1 crit.
both players, because
I'm not rolling for the crit just yet.
so when it's more than 2 players, put a streak between like each set of players. So if the 3 of us were playing, we have one. who's now-
1, 4 total hit.
And then
Okay.
on your
Rolling for
turn,
crit now.
with the right or the left,
19.
and you're going to defend the opposite direction. So if you're attacking
Double
to the
damage.
right, you're going to defend. But that could be anything that
251, so that would be, you said double, right?
Yeah.
Job.
502.
Okay.
229,
Okay.
240, and then 1 more, and then 238.
That's why they don't necessarily roll. It's, you know, how many times you play not
well,
We have a lot.
Well, but you understand what I'm saying.
It's the same one.
Somebody gets Boardwalk and Park Place in the game, so you can just quit now because you know the outcome.
Yeah.
So that's nobody can ever get Boardwalk and Park Place this every time in this game because too much stuff changes.
Okay.
Did you guys like storytelling games?
Story.
Yeah.
There's a game called Blue,
118.
and they have kind of like transparent cards.
So I saw something like that where you basically just get
Okay.
cards where you fill it, but actually.
With taunt,
Basically, if Blue, you guys
3 are gonna hit. Actually, nope.
Miserable as possible.
4 are gonna hit.
Okay.
And then, it's like,
231. No, I mean 239. Sorry.
well, the thing is, you can give cards
Okay.
to your opponent,
268.
and you want to give them positive cards.
Okay.
To make them happy.
222.
Kill their guys off.
And 230.
Yeah, you want to kill them off when they have good negative score. It's kind of. But so you're like, you got cousin got so depressed that one day he went down to the local brewery, threw himself in and drank himself. So you make up a stupid story basically, and then he's dead.
It's a hit.
Whatever. You don't have to start.
98 points.
That's cool. I like it.
No, take one last look around.
Yeah, but take one last look around. We're definitely looking at those two now.
All right.
I feel like I'm looking over
With
here.
taunt.
And the one that I want is over there on the not sale, and I forget where it is.
5 are gonna hit with 1 crit. Rolling crit now.
There's the
20.
Stroke damage.
It's fine. 687 on the crit.
Okay. He lets out a loud shrieking roar, and then he calcifies into a stone statue.
Woo! I killed a god.
You hear angry rumbling grumbles and people yelling and shouting at you around you. And the woman's like, "We must go. We must go. You may have defeated the god, but you can't defeat thousands of his worshippers. And he'll return within a day's time."
Even if I break him?
What?
Even if I break him?
That is not his body. That is just his physical presence on this plane. We must go.
Oh, I kind of want to read the church. Oh, thank God that's all finished.
like
Leave it to you to go sell jewelry to a jeweler and get in a fight with a guy.
Heck yeah, at least I didn't roll to seduce it.
It's also one of those things that it's a lot cheaper to
Oh, that's funny. Did he die?
Who?
Peter.
I don't know. He said the text of when we started playing again.
Movies are expensive after a while. They're fun.
I really don't want to.
Don't have to.
I thought he'd been back by now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one's this. Well, we'll wait till Mike's done, then we'll text him. What?
I'm like, yeah. I got hurt in the process, but yeah. Whenever I wrestle.
You are a knucklehead.
Hey, at least I made the game interesting and finally put combat on the table.
Hey, keep your mouth shut.
What?
You act like you're bored because there's no combat.
Well, I'm just saying though, that's one of the key aspects of this game that people enjoy. So I gave somebody what they wanted, so that way we might get some more play. What you like? Oh wait, no, it's peanut butter. You're probably like you're fat that you don't like peanut butter. Did you not like peanut butter?
You should eat sugar, period.
Or fine.
So it's basically not Ruby, but I think it's fun. Love letter is embracing. Yes, it's a very good competitive. When I play love letter, I have a spot.
How much do my freaking med shots do?
It's a very simple game.
Oh, 4d 10 plus 10. Oof.
Woolly mammoth.
Woolly mammoth.
Mammoth.
That is a smirking dagger game. And basically, you have a private haven.
You know what? In the meantime, I'm popping all my med shots.
Okay.
10,000 points.
You might do it too. So you have
For the villagers god and everything.
Doing okay?
four characters.
Awesome.
Huh?
Play.
I was asking, trying to get his attention, see if he's doing okay.
He's just tired.
Yeah. It's Chipkin. It is. It really is.
Killed a god.
I was here for that.
No, you weren't. You were here when I fought a god. I just killed it.
I thought you killed it before we took a break.
I killed the guard.
No, yeah. I mean, you kind of Neo versus Smith on that one.
I Hitlered them. I didn't conform to what I wanted them to do, so I basically sent them to God. Post
I think it
postage
would've
and
been-
shipping.
I like the cinematic in my head better than your cinematic that you're trying to describe to me.
My cinematic is where the camera is covered in blood.
I have one.
If I could have been playing this time the whole time.
You couldn't have been able to save anybody.
Well, I was just saying, Josh, if you needed me, why didn't you text me or call me?
We didn't need you. We still waiting. We did the fight with the guy because we're still waiting for Mike to get his butt back over here.
Oh, okay.
So what? Almost an hour and 20 minutes? God damn.
4:15 now.
You can score a lot of points.
Go ask Daddy, and you might get it.
These things aren't bad in sugar.
Hmm?
These things are not bad in sugar at all.
He still has to do that.
Pretty decent in calcium. I'm not going to outside. Oh, I use so many freaking search points.
That's a game I could recommend to.
You make a sale finally?
Oh yeah, they bought 3 games. It's just
Oh wow.
they're gonna be board gamers as long as they keep coming back.
Well, better keep it stocked and interesting.
Well, I got a $1,500 bill from Asmodee. Oh, maybe.
You should have knocked over the god on the way on
And
the
I said
way,
next
so-
time I buy some, and guess what I did?
Why is the dragon still standing up? It's supposed to be dead.
I'm sorry about that.
It's empty. I just didn't want it.
to make a-
We're losing Ernie.
I have officially killed a god.
No, you killed the shell of a god.
I'll go for the god next time.
Okay. Josh, throw Cthulhu at him.
Hang on a second, I'm doing something.
He's got to create stats for Cthulhu first.
I'm like down to maybe 18 med shots.
Cthulhu's used too much.
I've never
Duke and Thalerwog.
played the game. I've never read any of the.
You know, there's got to be a god on
part in
Godhead
his name.
that's a tentacle monster, thanks to the Japanese and the Asian cultures worshiping those type of things. There has to be.
I don't think there's a tentacle god in Japanese.
There's like, I mean,
Because the tentacle monster in
No,
this day and
there's
age
like-
be tentacle god.
there's like
Okay.
octopus like kaiju and stuff.
The problem
Not
is
kaiju.
Japanese went from pretty much no sex to the 60s.
Rampant.
Yes.
Sounds like my kind of party.
Not really. Okay, Peter. Yugi is now at the battlefield doing triage. You can do triage for as many actions as you got.
Okay.
So do your medical checks.
Did my number of actions change?
No, you still only have 3.
Holy shit, I can go.
I think
I
I
can go up
only
10
have
levels.
3 actions.
I can go 10 levels.
You can't go up 10 levels.
Oh, wait. You said 1,000 kill points is what, 1 level?
1
No.
point.
One
One
experience point.
5 points to up a level.
5 points for a level.
So you get 2. You got 2 experience points out of that guy.
2. Is that a
Yeah, that works for me. It
lot,
means a level up after
relatively
this.
speaking?
It means I'll level up after
So
this.
how many do you have now?
47. I'll have 48. Then turn
Yeah, I
those
still
in.
has a question
on
for
50.
you. Mike,
Mhm.
he wants to know if he can have some chimkin.
I already gave him a small amount of chips.
Hey, Moocher, get over here.
He's not mooching
Come here.
yet. Mike,
If you
really
got
is-
chips, he was mooching.
Oh, well, I didn't get chips. I
didn't say
actually
you
had
did.
chicken.
True.
Okay, so Theo, she's dragging on your arm.
I have 3, right?
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna need this.
Huh?
My immediate info sheet.
27, 22. What do I need to be?
Well, I've already finished popping all my med shots. So.
15. You need 15. There are thousands of townspeople head towards you. Some of them armed with modern weapons and having armor.
I can scare the shit out of these people.
How did you
What
get
happened to the
clothing
body?
that looks like those?
Oh, it's petrified.
They're lords. What?
I'm gonna try my best to get that head off.
I don't even have it open yet, Mr. Sir.
Wow, you might want to think about your choice of words there.
Wait, what? What did he say?
Gee,
Too
right.
late.
I'm gonna go for both of them.
Oh, God.
What are you
You
doing?
could never cut the horn off a Minotaur.
Who's talking about your horns, bud?
Have you seen the movie?
The Percy Jackson
No,
one,
it's not
or
Percy Jackson. Josh, you know the one I'm talking about?
I mean, don't tell us what the movie was. God forbid.
I can't remember the name right this second.
What's it? Describe it.
It's a fantasy movie.
Okay.
It's not Jack Black, I don't think,
Okay.
but it's along those lines where
Yeah.
there's 2 characters, 2 brothers. One's like
That's my wife.
super dashing and handsome, and the other's a complete and total dumbass. And he's trying to get a souvenir from killing a minotaur.
You mean a minotaur?
No, they call it a minotaur.
Copyright issues.
No.
And
No, it's public
But-
domain.
the female character goes, "You can't cut the horn off a minotaur." So the next scene you see him, he's got a thong around his neck, and there's a penis hanging from it because he cut the minotaur's dick off.
What are you doing, Jeremy?
Come in the bag. Oh, what bag? I am the bag.
Was it?
I
Yeah,
am
Simon
going. So everything of it is petrified.
Yes.
Nothing specific looking or anything, just all the same. I'm gonna try and get that head off. The top part that it uses to breathe.
Okay.
Oh, I get it.
So what would I have to add to get it off, or would I have to do a physical exertion?
You would have. If I were you, I would not worry about taking souvenirs.
Oh, I'm not taking a souvenir. I'm taking a terror artifact.
I want to know what's gonna happen. Is it gonna blow up?
You're going to have to do an attack to try and get it off.
Oh, it was only stunned.
All right. So I'm gonna make attacks.
Hey, honey.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm okay.
I'm going to get.
Hey, hon.
I'm going to get it off successfully.
I need your memory.
Sure.
Movie. I can't
A lot of
remember.
high
It wasn't
rollers.
Jack Black that was in the movie, but it was somebody along.
No,
that
roll me
line.
damage.
Remember the line, "You can't cut the horn off a minotaur."
Yeah, that's Your Highness.
Your Highness. Okay.
220,
Who was in that?
248, 278, 257.
Okay, the statue crumbles to dust. You've done too much damage to it.
Well, you should have stopped me when I had it off.
You're the one that rolled all of your attacks at the same time. So think about that in the future.
Every time I do, you're just like, you need to stop. You only need to attack once.
I'm not telling you that anymore.
Yeah. James Franco was the handsome brother, and the other one was the guy that.
He's been in everything. He's the scruffy looking guy that's not Seth Rogen.
Hugh Jackman?
I guess I'm going to go with her. Fuck it.
But anyway, thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Quickly drags you away from the crowd, and you guys
Right.
hit the edge of the town where the shuttle port is.
You got a
And the
naked
guys,
lady that's pawing at you. I would say go where she wants you to go.
your shuttle pilot is standing there smoking a cigarette.
Oh, yeah, he
There's
is.
a large model of people behind you. And he's like, what the fuck?
Throw some
Throws
coins.
a cigarette down and starts climbing into the shuttle.
Throw some coins in saying step on it as I get in.
Ow, 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 ow! What the hell are you doing throwing money at me for?
They're pure gold. Fucking go.
Gold? It ain't worth shit.
Or whatever the highest value thing is.
Why don't you just throw Galactic Standard credits at me, you moron?
All right. Bam! Throws a giant handful at his face. Go!
Are you taking the girl with you?
Okay, he manages to stay conscious after you hit him in the face with heavy coins.
Full frontal assault.
He takes off. The woman is clutching nakedly to your strong bicep.
Damn right she is. I killed a guy with a final strike, and now I'm about to lay some pipe.
You're terrible. And he takes you back to the ship. Peter, how many days do you want to spend there?
I may be terrible, and she may be free, but
2,
she cannot
3.
get
You want
between
to spend
my
3
knees.
days. Spend 3 days.
Let me roll a d4. Okay, 3 days.
I'm trying to get you extra skill check points.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
oh,
Give me 10 rolls for each day. It has to be 15 or better.
10 rolls for each day.
Beat you up, bud.
So 30 rolls eventually.
Yep.
Okay.
Put the cum in your bag. I am the big.
All right. Everybody's back at the ship. It's been 3 days. Somebody needs to wake their ass up.
I rolled to throw the dog.
No.
You failed.
Oh, he's up now.
No, he's not.
I saw his eye move.
He's dreaming.
Wake up.
Danny McBride.
I don't know who that is.
That's right, Ernie. I saw you move that eye. Get up, buddy. Throw the dog.
Where's the dog?
At your elbow. There you go. You're safe.
All right.
I guess I knew.
Everybody's back at the ship. Been 3 days, so everybody's got their shit done.
Still need my armor repaired.
Need your whole ass repaired.
No, I don't. I have not lost a body part or nothing.
Says the
You're
guy
down
who
like
lost a whole leg.
Almost 2,000 hit points.
But I lived, though.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there's that smell again.
What?
There's that smell again.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, mine smells like sour cream. Onion.
No, I think it's sewage. I think a pipe broke over here. Or
Yeah,
something.
because it did look a little worse when we went by.
A little. There's like no ceiling tiles left. They've all rotted and fallen out.
Because I only saw the light fixture thing just hanging by, just swinging a bit. I was like, oh, God.
Okay. So I need new non-combat initiatives.
Hell yeah. That's good stuff.
Theo.
17.
Okay.
8.
I did not ask you yet.
No, you didn't roll. He didn't ask you. You can re-roll if you want.
Right.
No. Nice try.
No. You didn't accept it.
Yugi.
Give me a second.
Is that a 20 I saw?
Then he gets to go before you.
I'm fine with that.
7. Non-combat?
Yeah.
7.
Sad.
15.
Oh God, you just sound so fucking excited, man. Come on.
Woohoo! Yeah, fireworks. I'll do log bar 9/11 all over again. Way to go, Josh.
I got 17.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
Hey,
did.
You didn't accept it the first time.
No, I didn't.
Uh,
I said I didn't ask you yet. That's not accepting the number. So, Theo, everybody's back aboard the ship. What are you doing?
I guess I'm taking the girl to my room.
Okay.
All right, we need to get this bastard off the table.
Hey, don't insult his pedigree.
Lesser God. Try me. I'm just gonna make her go get some clothes.
What clothes are you gonna have her put on?
I have like maybe 4 outfits.
For a woman?
I also have that
You know, I mean, you can have unisex outfits too.
that one that changes appearance.
You're gonna have her wear that?
Yes,
Okay.
for now.
What's that on? You've saved my life, brave warrior. In my culture, that means I'm betrothed to you.
Kill yourself.
Christine ain't gonna like that one.
I don't give a shit. Heck yeah, one watch and one join. Let's go, boys.
The characters aren't involved with each other. So.
Well, not yet. I can make that work anytime I want.
So when are you gonna marry her?
Never.
So mean.
I ain't got no reason. Well, what is she? Is she just human?
Human.
She already 5 foot a bitch.
Huh?
How tall is she?
6'4".
She's too tall. She's not the perfect woman. Perfect woman's 3
She is
foot
an
tall with a
inch
flat head.
shorter than me. She's classified as a midget.
That's not,
Remember, the perfect woman's 3 foot tall with a flat head.
Yeah.
and this is a wonderful wedding gift. We must go forward with our wedding soon.
Keep talking like that, I'm gonna kill myself at the altar.
That just means she inherits all your stuff.
Ain't on paper.
Doesn't matter.
She doesn't
Dear
inherit anything
Zed.
if they're not married.
Dear Zed, in the case of my death, I bequeath all my stuff to you. Please see enclosed encrypted data. Now I'm covered. Bite me.
That's how I'll be like, man, I don't want any of your shit stained clothing, and just delete the file.
I guess I'll just see what everybody else does. And
Okay. All right, Zed. In 3 days, you got your shit built. Okay.
actually, would that cause me an arch nemesis? Like basically just destroy the shell of a god?
You know what? Yes.
How? The god's dead.
I destroyed a shell.
It would be more than arch nemesis. It would be an arch royal or a religious cultist.
You don't have it at level 5.
A level 5 arch nemesis, and I'm a almost to be a level 10.
No, arch nemesis is the highest. Level 5 is the highest you can get it. There's a god pursuing you.
Well,
So get out your little.
Oh,
advantage
yeah, did the god
disadvantage
have a
sheet
mate?
and write the shit down.
The god is not dead. Just the vessel. The
I destroyed a
body it was
catalyst.
possessing at the time.
Which
It's like what they say about Cthulhu, Peter. You know what happens if you hit Cthulhu with a nuke?
No.
He goes away,
What's
comes
my
back
level on
10
it?
minutes later,
Huh?
pissed
a level
off
5,
and
right?
radioactive.
Okay.
Well,
I roll how many times?
isn't he like,
He's a god.
you know,
Actually, wait, hold on.
Yeah, double check with it.
but also the fact and how you killed him
I
Would
bludgeoned the
empower
crap
him
out of him.
because of the kind of god he is, or the god, or the powers that he has, or whatever.
Remember, let's just take an
a god
example.
of death. If you kill that, it just comes back stronger because you just caused death.
Well, let's take this in for example. Let's say you're right. Let's say this god's catalyst will come back and will learn to be more resistant. I have over 20 ways to take this thing out.
You only took him out before he took you out because you kept rolling those damn crits.
I kept taunting him I T-posed on him every time.
No, it's because you got all those crits.
I'll do it again too. So then wait, that means a 15 was a crit.
Nice try.
Cut.
Let's see. Okay, the player rolls a d20 once per rank, per game session, and per location change, and it shows upon a 16 to a 20 on the roll.
16.
So Joy, you've just screwed
Finally!
the entire party off over even more.
I think Zed could literally take him on himself. Stone might with probably two 4-gauge shots.
Dude, he had 10,000 hit points
Well, he's about to have 1,000 less every turn.
and a plus 30 to hit.
He's not going to live long.
Whatever. All right. Zed, where you in?
Flying your ship.
Where?
Well, let's see. From Godhead, we go back to the Coronet.
Okay, I need a power check for the Dark Planet. Fly to the gate, go through the gate, come out of the gate, fly to the next gate. So that's 5. Stone, what are you doing in this time period?
I'm learning taxidermy.
Who's going to preserve me?
Why?
Because we have a party member who's going to have to be stuffed.
And mounted? Are you going to mount him?
21's my low.
Yugi, during this time period, what are you doing?
On the ship?
Yes.
How long's the trip?
A day.
2 days.
I mean, we're gonna eat and sleep when we need to, and train, and
Maybe
maybe-
been right there the whole time.
I mean, I guess I would need to probably want to check in with the rest of the crew to see if anybody needs any medical attention.
We'll then say, hey, you look like shit. Do you need medical attention?
Hey, Theo, you need medical attention?
No, but she does.
Who's that?
Come to my room, find out.
That doesn't sound safe.
Okay.
I am not safe for work.
Do you need some help?
No, just come to my room and find out.
Probably.
Okay. Are you being facetious? Sarcastic? Are you gonna try and do something that I won't like to be?
Do you want me to roll to kill your dog?
No.
I'm learning taxidermy.
The forever dog. You can choose to come or not. I don't care.
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, yippee fucking yeah for you.
Is this one of your other concubines, my lord?
Oh, is that what she says?
Yes.
Oh, this ugly thing? Oh, hell no. You're going with her. She's going to look you over.
Certainly, my lord. Whatever you wish.
Damn right.
You're such a turd.
Hey, at least I'm making it interesting.
You're still a turd. All right, you get her back to med bay. What are you doing?
I'll perform regular medical checks.
Gotta
And
roll. Gotta roll.
I would say look for certain things.
no, that was the first thing I was thinking of, but
No, it'd be a smart idea just in case.
I-
Because I found her from a church. She was going to be shamed, shunned, whatever. They might keep track of her.
oh, those kinds of things.
She's
I thought you were
got
talking
a
about
device
STIs.
Jesus
Tracking.
fucking Christ, Peter.
She
No, I
has
thought
a
you were
kind
talking
of
about
tracking
FBI.
device.
You can look for that too if you want. Because somewhere in his big brain, he has something somewhere.
I'm sorry, Ernie. What?
See if she's got any kind of a tracking device and remove it.
Yeah, that's what I gathered that from what he was saying.
Because then under this comes the whole freaking questioning of all this other crap. It sounds like there ain't
okay.
good shit going on Godhead.
$31.
No tracking devices. No
Okay.
diseases. She's
Okay.
mostly just got surface abrasions and bruises. She's got a broken ankle and a sprained wrist.
Okay. I heal that.
Are you going to correct the broken area first before
Well,
you just
yeah, I mean,
immediately fix
I
it?
do
Could you
the
do-
appropriate things in the appropriate ways in the appropriate order.
Do your roll.
We just did one. $26.
You heal the shit. She's just got
Is mint
scratches.
condition now.
Yes. There's
Okay.
no bruises, no abrasions, no scratches, yada, yada, yada.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to talk to her like a regular human being. Ask her a regular, loved
Pile
one.
of dead body.
Ask her name. So, what's your name?
Saratha.
How do you spell that?
Saretha.
Okay. Saretha.
I rolled a 1 on caring.
You're gonna have to learn to care. You ain't getting rid of her.
I feel like it was a fated encounter anyway.
What were they doing? How did you get in that dungeon? I mean, assuming
You don't know where she came from.
Yeah, so I want to ask her where she came from. Then
I'm from the temple of Tignau in the city of Byzantium.
how did Theo come to find you?
He didn't really find me. I found him. He attacked and killed a bunch of guards, temple guards, and then the god Ganao broke from the temple and attacked him.
How many guards? That's
20, I believe, is how many he killed.
impressive. What were you doing at the temple?
Well, I'm a former priestess of Ganao. I transgressed and I was about to be walked through the city in shame.
What kind of transgression?
I did not heat the prelate's foot bath warm enough.
That's it.
Yes.
Oh my. Excuse my bluntness, but is being naked a part of the shame?
Well, yes, along with whipping, beating, and other things.
Oh my. Well, I believe you. Would you like something to wear?
I am wearing something. My lord gave me this excellent outfit.
Would you like which outfit did you give her?
She's wearing it. So
I
if
looked
you
at the-
ask him, he would be able to tell you.
It's the outfit that he wanted the option.
Basically the camo suit that turns in whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So, asking something like, "Would you like something more
You want the
befitting
spike dust.
a priestess?" It already befits a priestess because it just takes whatever form.
She could literally
It
just say
needs to
she could literally just say, "I want swimwear." Boom, it's swimwear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that's a very lovely outfit that he gave you, a very special one.
Oh, any special it's coming off later.
You're gonna trample on it.
I hope not. It's an expensive thing to be trampling on. I think we're going to call it here for today.
It's your fault.
You're both asleep.
He's been sleeping all day, but he wakes up when it's his turn.
Yeah, we're not getting much done. We will pick up the week after next on this. Next week will be visits in the Russian Empire and possibly the heist, depending on how long it takes to do all that shit.
Ernie, don't put your stuff away yet.